Welcome to the Death Battle Cast. We're here. We're doing this as usual. It's me, Ben, voice of Wiz, joined by Chad, voice of Boomstick, as always. Hey, Chad. We got
me.
Sam here. voice of
Yeah,
Sam.
me. I'm here.
And we got
Hey, everybody!
that guy.
It's Ringmaster!
What are you doing here, Ringmaster?
You brought props.
Yeah, I got a microphone. That's how you hear me.
We all have a microphone, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
That's how this works.
You think he just has magic audio, Chad?
Oh, sorry. That was very unrealistic of me. My bad.
that is a very,
rules.
very fancy looking microphone, Ringmaster. Solid gold. Where did you get it?
The Solid Gold microphone store. That's where I buy most of my stuff.
That was a very flexible.
Solid gold
right.
microphone store.
I'm double jointed.
It looks like you're more like quadruple jointed.
Yeah.
But, whatever works for you, bud.
To all our audio listeners, sorry. Anyway, all right. So we have a lot to talk about today. We've got a really fun community death battle to get into with Mario and Kirby, which is not really a matchup I really thought we'd talk about, but the more I think about it, the more fun it sounds like it's going to be. We also have a couple little announcements that I want to get to, but also stay tuned because we will have some things to talk about the most recent death battle later on in the show, because Death Battle's back, everybody. Season 9 has begun. Harley Quinn versus Jinx just debuted, directed by Billy Burson, who was supposed to be on this show, but Ringmaster's here instead.
That guy's a tremendous nerd. Y'all lucked out that I'm here instead.
But he did a fantastic job. Really proud of the whole team for how that episode came out. There's a lot of unique elements to it that I've never really done before. So if you have not seen it, go check it out. And we've got another episode coming up in 2 weeks, as this usually goes.
Yeah,
but
man, this break felt like forever, but we're back.
Yes, it did. It did. And if you are a member, a champion on the Death Battle YouTube channel, we've got some stuff coming up for you. We'll talk a little bit about some Harley Quinn versus Jinx stuff that's coming up in a bit, but probably the biggest thing so far, outside of the members chat that I'm looking at right now. Hey, members. Hey,
I know they were
guys,
popping off
in
of
the
those
chat.
Ringmaster emotes
Pretty cool.
too.
Yeah. Look at all those cool emotes that you can get by signing up. How much I want to shill this. But tomorrow we will be doing another live stream. If you're watching this live on Tuesday, that's Wednesday. We're going to be doing a live stream that we're tentatively calling like a fireside chat, essentially. The idea is that it's a members only stream. And it's a couple of us are going to get together with you guys on YouTube, members only, and
hang out.
Yeah, chat it up, see what you guys are up to, see what you want to ask us, answer your questions, and we'll kind of shoot the shit and see what happens. It's sort of a loose thing right now because we very much want to sort of build this membership program around what you guys want, right? You guys have supported us for years, and so this is kind of a way of us sort of making this a two-way street, right? Like we want to give you guys what you guys want. So definitely come join us Wednesday, the 30th.
At
if you're watching
2
this
p.m.
live.
Central, right?
2 p.m. Central Time, right here on the Death Battle YouTube channel. Unless you're watching this on Rooster Teeth, it's over there on the YouTube channel. Anyway, all right.
Flawless, Ben.
Yes. I am a professional host, Chad.
So professional.
One
Don't
other
make me
thing-
come over there and slap you. All right, I'm sorry.
Okay, first
you had to
first
work
slap
one in.
joke. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. We'll see.
we'll
We'll see if that
get
counter
him
goes
in.
up. Can we get a counter in the corner? We'll see how this goes. I did want to. Speaking of slapping, I did want to bring up something because of this new membership program and this change to sort of how we're interacting with the community. This feels like a good time to just kind of really quick bring up the Rooster Teeth Code of Conduct rules, especially since we will be building more community tools as this goes. Like the membership program as it is only kind of like phase 1. We haven't really been calling that, but it's sort of going to be evolving as this goes, right? So just real quick, kind of running through community conduct rules. rules like don't be a jerk. Don't harass people. Uh, uh, Please don't bully anyone. Respect admins and moderators and event staff, and just be kind to each other. That's the main thing. If you are a member, that does not make you exempt to the rules. If you're an asshole, we're gonna kick you out. that's just how this works, right?
Like, especially even if you pay, like, hey, cool, we really appreciate you signed up for membership. That does not like mean that now you get a free reign to be an
I'm
asshole.
untouchable.
Yeah, like
Yeah, exactly.
Also, our TD Cody randomly brought up the 60-second counter, and it's just very ominous to just have a 60-second. Like, it's
Right?
like
It really is.
we
What's
got
gonna happen in
something going
60
on.
seconds? Oh, there it's going down.
Oh no!
What's gonna happen when it reaches zero?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good job, Ringmaster.
We just haven't
Caress the numbers.
we just haven't revisited those rules in a while, so I wanted to bring them up again. All right. Anyway, let's get to this community death battle and actually have the countdown mean something. Hopefully, unless something is gonna happen when it reaches.
These numbers are feeling very threatening to me.
Maybe we have to get to
away.
this like before the countdown goes down. All right. So let's introduce this. All right, here's how this is gonna work. This is gonna be Kirby versus Mario. Chad is taking Mario. Sam is taking Kirby, and it's their job to convince the jury to vote for their respective character through any means necessary. The jury consists of 3 seats: myself, Ringmaster, and sad Ringmaster, and you all watching. You'll be able to vote in both chats, whether you're in the members only chat or the RTTV chat. Let's begin with opening statements. Damn it. I almost got it. I almost got it.
For us. It was there. Yeah.
I almost got it. All right. So let's bring up the 60-second clock again for Chad to talk about Mario.
Ah,
Sure.
Yeah.
You got a
Sorry.
dog?
Yeah.
See if we're
All right, that
gonna
was
to the
me.
fight. Okay, hey, it's Mario. The end. No, like video games, like #1 mascot. This dude is absolutely insane. Throughout all of his games and appearances, he is fast, he is strong, he has an incredible arsenal of power-ups that are gonna allow him to take this. Namely, and one of them, a big one, and the reason we did this fight is Cappy, who can also possess people, and even look into their memories. So I've got some good stuff here that we could talk about, mainly because we did a death battle on Mario, so that was really helpful. Then I also dug into some Cappy stuff. So I mean, you're basically going to be fighting an army of Marios cloned with power-ups, along with the ability to be invincible for periods of time, stop time itself. And honestly, how I think this is going to end up is that Mario will just use Cappy to possess Kirby and become him for the rest of his life.
Okay. Malcolm Neal in the chat says this is totally the Madara versus Aizen of video game match. So I'm ready for a very complicated debate here. Sam, how do you counter?
That's my counter. I have a dog one.
Okay.
Trying to get out of the fight already.
the old dog excuse.
We'll see if she shuts
Or
up.
now he's gonna go for sympathy votes.
Yeah.
No.
So let me tell you about Kirby. Kirby is very pink and do a suck up real good. He's the world's best Dyson, okay? And so what Kirby does is he has infinite power. And that's a stated fact in the game, and that's mainly my argument here. There you go. Kirby is the round pink life form from Planet Popstar who possesses infinite power and can inhale immunity and copy. So I mean, does your man have does Mario have infinite power?
I mean,
No? Cool. Anyway, yep, that's it. 25 seconds extra. You guys just want to look at this dog? Look how dumb she is.
yeah.
That's
All
it.
right.
All I got. Infinite power. I
Okay.
mean, it's a lot to have. It's infinite to have. I do have infinity.
Well, I
So-
look forward to Mario possessing and then also having infinite power.
Well-
Cappy can't possess things like that.
Okay. Has Cappy ever failed to possess something? To take over something?
I mean,
Yeah,
the only
all the
thing-
bosses.
Yeah, but like if they're wearing hats, that's kind of the thing. For some reason, if you're wearing it, well, I mean, there's also, but like if you're wearing a hat, that usually prevents Cappy from possessing you.
Kirby has been known to wear him some hats.
Yes.
But not
Also,
normally.
He just sucks up Mario, and now he has hat. Or he sucks up Cappy, and now he has hat.
But
Kirby gets a hat with basically every transformation he has.
Yeah, it's kind of his thing.
So here's my question. Say he throws Cappy to try and possess him, and Kirby just eats Cappy. Does he get a copy of Cappy? Can Kirby now also possess
know
him?
what sort of crazy loop that would happen. But all Mario has to do, even if Kirby's wearing a hat, all Mario has to do is stop time, go up, take off the hat, put Cappy on him, and then Mario will actually be sucked up inside of him and become some sort of weird Mario Kirby, but controlled by Mario. Like we've seen him do with, like, for example, like the in Odyssey when he first possesses the frog. Which also, man, looking back into this, did you know they're like that cutscene they show is like showing glimpses of like the frog's memories?
What?
Yeah, like Cappy goes on the frog, and then Mario's like, "Wah!" And he gets like sucked in, and he's like going through this like tunnel, and like you see like lily pads and like creeks and shit, and see like he's like fully like assimilating into this frog, and then it's a frog with a mustache that he fully controls, leaving wherever that frog's soul went. I don't know, probably frog hell.
So when Mario uses Cappy on someone, he literally dives into their mind,
It's
reads
like-
their mind, and controls them through their memories.
Correct.
Cappy is the like portal from becoming John Malkovich, is what I'm getting. Like it's essentially that's what happens.
Yeah, but so
Well,
Cappy
our own Kirby kid, researcher in the chat, brings up a good point. Cappy is not the hat specifically. He's a ghost, right? He's a ghost that
yes,
possesses
so
the hat.
Cappy can change form at will. If he has like a piece of something, he can copy it. He can also just sometimes just change into whatever he thinks about. Like he changed like a captain's hat, for example.
Oh, right. Wait, he didn't possess the hat. He recreated the hat because Mario lost it, right?
So he got Mario's classic hat.
misremembering.
It got all like fucked up and it was in tatters.
Yeah.
And Cappy just like looked at it and he's like, "I'm that hat now."
Gotcha.
And but then later, like Mario's like gonna pilot the ship, and then Cappy's like, "Hey, you know what?" And just turns into like an admiral's hat for him. So he can kind of just change his shape to like I would assume whatever he wants,
Or just hats.
or whatever
Yeah,
type
with-
of hat he
I think,
wants.
I mean, his
within,
name is
like,
Cappy.
hat reason, right? Yeah, like he's not just like, and now I'm a spaceship.
So
like,
why doesn't he turn into a hat that kills other hats?
Kinda, I don't know.
Because why are hats Cappy's counter? Is there a lore reason?
Maybe he just really respects them, and he's just
I
like, "I don't fuck with other hats."
I imagine he needs the seat of power at the gourd, right? Like he needs this area.
needs the
to
brain.
do- he needs that to be able
Can't
to
send the
possess.
probes through the fabric of the hat.
Yeah.
Oh, is fabric his
Well,
his bane?
weakness.
You just wear some clothes and you can beat Cappy.
But he's also possessed inanimate objects, so I don't know where the brain thing comes in there.
Yeah, that's fair.
What an inanimate object!
Oh,
Because a
God,
lot
what
of
is
the objects
He
in
can-
Mario have
Yeah,
minds
So
or
he
are
can, like,
living in some way.
go on poles and
Yeah, he gets
stuff, but
onto,
that
like, a thing that
lets
you can then
you
move.
jump. It doesn't like he doesn't possess a light post. He just
Right.
like it's a movement mechanic inside the game, right? Like I can't remember him possessing something and like making it.
I don't think he ever possesses something inanimate. Chat, you might.
Yeah, chat fill
No.
me in, but doesn't he possess like a brick or something and then move it around? Anyway, whatever.
I mean, the
Um,
bricks in Mario are sometimes sentient. So
Sometimes
As-
toads. Horrifically.
as Overcast has pointed out here in the chat, Kirby can karate chop a planet in half, or at least a star, which is pretty goddamn ridiculous. Like it's a single karate chop, and he breaks an entire star planet in half. Like,
oh yeah, and I mean like Mario has survived like a 2.4 megaton blast, but like my argument here is like look, Kirby is going to be the more powerful character. Like I'll give you that. Even though Mario has like what is it? We calculated when he lifts up the castle and kicks it, his kick's like 231 times more powerful than the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. Just not saying he doesn't have power, but like my whole thing is like with all of his items, his
Infinite power.
invincibility, like his ability to stop time, like all he's got to do is just get that cap on Kirby's head.
Chronolight from the RTT TV chat mentioned that he had to knock Bowser out to take control of him. So I think he's going to have to knock Kirby out. I think they're about,
Yeah. That's
on
my
par.
thing. Like
Mm.
Cappy doesn't take like I mean a frog is one thing, right? But like any boss, I think, is what you relate him to. And I just don't think he's taken over, like,
I mean,
Wait,
T-Rex.
does
on
he
Kirby.
knock Bowser out, or does he just knock him out in a way that knocks off his hat, and that allows him to take over?
I think it's that he knocked his hat off. This episode of Death Battle Cast is sponsored by Blue Chew. Feeling confident can take you far in life, especially when it's time to step up to the plate. That's where Blue Chew comes in. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but as a chewable tablet and at a fraction of the cost. The process is simple. Sign up at bluechew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. It's all done online, so no doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no going to the pharmacy. So, if you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, Blue Chew can help. And we've got a special deal for all of our Death Battle Cast viewers and listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code DBC at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's bluechew.com, promo code DBC to receive your first month free. Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And thanks, Blue Chew, for sponsoring the podcast. We appreciate it.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the only reason why he can't take over Bowser is Bowser's wearing that white top hat like the entire time, right?
Yeah, except he throws it on, which that's another thing is like Cappy can counter like so it was shown that Bowser when he threw that hat in the beginning of the game, he hit Mario on like the return trip and it like knocked Mario like into the upper atmosphere.
Right.
And then later on he does that same throw and then Cappy can just like literally knock it back.
Right.
I don't think
He does take
Cappy-
it off during the fight, and if you throw the hat at him, it probably bounces.
Yeah. And I
That might
don't
just
think
be game
Cappy can be
mechanics.
harmed. Like he's
He's a
unaffected
ghost.
by like blunt force trauma, magic laser blasts, explosions, fire. He just sucks up poison like it's nothing. Like
But I don't, in this fight, I don't have to hurt Cappy, right? Like, I just have to kill Mario and I win.
unless
Yeah, and couldn't Kirby just suck up Cappy and then
Yeah,
game over?
100%.
time stop.
Does Mario
So
have a time stop?
Yeah, he does. He uses the watch. He can time stop.
I don't remember that. I'm sure it's in our episode or whatever.
It is, yeah. That's the whole
Lord
thing.
Terminal,
because Both
chat.
he and Sonic can freeze time. It was one of the things we used in the arguments of the episode.
Gameplay. Lord Terminal mentioned, yeah, he does take control of inanimate objects all the time in the game, so
Okay.
that's definitely on the table.
The stopwatch. That's right. Yeah. Mario 2.
Plus, Mario can turn people into gold coins. He can freeze himself. Like, what?
Monster.
That's honestly like a big argument that I'm just now thinking of. Like Kirby, yeah, he's like this just monster of power and can suck everything up into him. But like, not if he's coins.
By the way, if you're watching this live, you can already vote for Mario or Kirby on the RTTV poll. If you're watching on mobile, you can type in #1 to vote for Mario, sorry, or #2 to vote for Kirby. The poll will be up for members later on if you're watching this on YouTube. All right, so but the coin cap, does that affect? That doesn't affect bosses, right? The coin, whatever it is, I can't remember what.
No,
I never
you
played that
can't
one.
turn a boss in a coin.
I would-
After enough
I'm-
hits, maybe, but that's still like, it requires defeating him. And that's like, that wouldn't matter at that point.
It's
You've
just
already defeated Kirby.
gameplay,
But
though. Like,
I feel like Kirby is
mean,
enough of
that's
an
the point.
abomination. He's gonna do he's gonna be beating him up as a coin. He's gonna still be active. He's gonna be a pink coin, and he's not gonna be stopped by this.
no, they get turned into anything he hits with it. It gets turned into actual coins. Like
My
Vegito, the
thing
incredibly
is-
fighting candy
Exactly.
style.
I just don't think Mario has anything that will like genuinely kill Kirby. Kirby survives he survives the moon getting like 30% of it blown out, just like it's gone. The moon's a different shape now, and Kirby's just like, yeah, we good. Like he survives all like intergalactic space travel, just chilling on a flying star. That's cool. Like, he's pretty much indestructible.
RM does mention in the members chat. There's a whole game about Kirby being transformed into yarn. He's still able to function after that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but is it like special sentient yarn? You don't know. Like, I mean, Yoshi was
I'm
yarn
pretty sure it's
too.
just
Like-
a yarn.
I mean, he's like magically transformed into yarn, right? Isn't that the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Yoshi was yarn too, so like whatever.
Yeah, but that wasn't like
because the art style was really cool and they didn't
Turned
want to
into-
just make one game. Like,
Yeah.
We're reusing this.
yeah.
Yeah, I honestly think it comes down to because like I agree, like I don't think Mario has the power to kill Kirby, but also like Kirby's not super intelligent. Like, he's
Yeah.
not the most
So,
like
so the Yoshi game, like, that's just the art style. In Kirby's Epic Yarn, he is literally transformed into yarn, and then he just keeps going.
so he pointed out Yoshi was wool.
Well,
Oh.
yeah.
Semantics.
Yeah, I know, but come
Okay.
on. I'm just saying, I think Mario has the ability to like stop time or be invincible long enough to put the cat onto Kirby, possess him, and become him, and live out the rest of his life as a weird Mario Kirby.
Mario does have a lot of power ups that he can carry around, and Kirby does have to go find his power ups, right?
Yeah, for in most games and stuff. I think there's some iterations of Kirby where he like has the basics, right? And like I think there's in the old like cartoon, there's instances where he doesn't like he's just normal Kirby, but then does like a fireball and stuff like that and like has the Knight Sword. But yeah, I it is kind of. But then he can just eat Mario and Cappy, and then he's got fireballs, which is great. But also, like, I don't even get. Okay, so Mario gets Cappy on the cap. How does he then kill Kirby? Kirby's still alive.
No, he becomes him.
He has to remain Kirby for the rest of his life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, okay.
Right there, though, that's a draw.
That's not a
one.
draw.
That's
Mario's
a draw.
in control. Mario's in
That's
control.
interesting,
That's a
though.
draw.
That's interesting. Okay, so what?
This is what I've been saying.
We've
Draw.
never had this kind of. I don't think we've ever had this kind of conundrum before. What happens? Who wins? Chats, let us know. Who wins if Cappy gets on Kirby and Mario possesses Kirby? And that's just the end. Like,
That's what I'm saying. He
That's
just
not
couldn't
the
take it
end.
off. If he took it
Kirby's
off, the
still
battle would
alive.
resume.
Yeah, that's not the end of a death battle. Like it.
Yes.
You understand the concept of the show you've made and worked
Well-
on for over a
Oh,
decade.
you want to
right?
get
Like,
sassy? All right. Yes,
like,
I do.
I'm just saying you can't just be
If-
like,
and
then
we've
he's
talked about it
him.
before. If a
Like,
character is taken out of the fight because if it's something like they can't die or they go to hell and have to come back, we still count that as a win.
But the
So
character's
Mario
not
living out
taken
the
out of
rest
the
of his
fight.
life as a pink puffball with a fucking mustache would still count as a death for Kirby or a win for Mario.
no, I don't really think so.
what?
Like
Why would it count as?
I don't think so.
Well, I think it depends if there's any sort of way Kirby could potentially eventually resist it and how long that might take. Because if this is such a weird question to try to answer. If the hat possesses Kirby and Kirby's stuck that way and Mario's in control, then there's an argument to be made that Kirby's mind is dead, right? Kirby
Right.
is removed in a way that essentially removes his agency and removes his
Right, he won't be in control of
ability to
Mario.
live. Even
mean,
if
you have to
technically
figure-
he's still alive, his ability to live is gone. There we
But
go. But
do
this
you
is very
think-
case by case for like death battles, whenever this kind of thing comes up.
Do you think, though, after the fact that Mario can live out the remainder of his what assumably is now infinite life with no responsibility without ever losing his hat?
That's the thing, right? It's the second the hat's off, he's back to being Kirby, right?
I'll give you might get the hat on Kirby. 27 years later, when a strong gust of wind hits that bastard,
Hey,
we're
yeah,
back
I
in
know.
the
Hey,
fucking
that's
fight,
the
Jack.
rematch, dude. That's the rematch. So, you
That's
know,
what I'm
as far as
saying. Like,
this fight goes,
Mario spends
wins.
several lifetimes trying to figure out a way to kill this abomination that he's in the body of.
Yeah, I just don't
and
think
Kirby's
That's an anime
watching
right
the whole
there.
time. He's there the whole time, just watching and waiting.
Also, can Mario / Cappy remain on something like it? I imagine
That's-
they have to sleep. Like it must take concentration to be the thing.
Time limit's the thing that I keep thinking of, because doesn't the T-Rex kick you out after a little bit? Like, the big stuff, you can't stay
Oh
in for.
yeah, you're right.
Oh.
There's a time limit to some of them.
I don't know if
Well,
it's
yeah.
just the T-Rex, but I know at least that one, it will eventually eject you.
And I think it's pretty easy to say that Kirby's smarter than a T-Rex.
And more powerful, probably.
Oh, once again,
It's infinite power.
power.
Oh my
He's
god!
like
All right.
Android 18 over here, or any of the androids for
We'll
that
just use this
matter.
crazy fallacy. He's just infinite. It's
He's
good.
got infinite
done.
power. Don't ask
What's he gonna
questions
do?
about how that affects anything in the universe. He has infinite power.
Mario
did
has
throw the-
Mario
he
has
threw the
30 seconds
caterpillar.
before Kirby.
Like he boomeranged the iron pan around the sun, right? Like I mean, it's not like a stretch that he is absolutely ungodly powerful. Like he's done buck wild shit before, so infinite power, he's at least shown us he's
right.
approaching that.
Mario possesses him, gets on the spaceship, flies his ass to the sun, and then just Yoshi kicks that bitch straight into the sun and flies away.
But that
I don't know if that
I
would
don't
actually
think
kill
so.
you, Kirby.
Yeah, I don't think that kills Kirby. Yeah,
well,
Or,
that
I
goes
mean,
back
or
to-
he eats the sun and then all life dies. So
Well, does Kirby
Not
need
Kirby.
sunlight?
he doesn't need sunlight or sustenance or like. I'm pretty sure he's just infinite power means
He's
Entire
just
sun
there.
turns
He's
into a
just
giant
there.
pink Kirby, which is
Kirby
the best
always
ever.
exists, no matter what.
yeah.
Mario
Oh, no.
possesses Kirby, then uses what is the frog suit? What is it? Is it the Tanuki suit to turn to stone, which is infinite as long as you're holding down, and then traps this monster there for the rest of time.
But if he,
But that's once again a draw because Mario's out too at that
This
point.
is
You
true.
can't say.
I'll give you a draw on that one for sure.
yeah. Wow. Okay. So, all right. So Mario is also incredibly powerful, right? Like
Yeah.
removing Cappy from the equation. Like,
Yeah.
what's,
Also, real
what's
quick,
Kirby?
Chronolight said, oh, wait, no, hold on. It moved. No, where'd it go?
Said
Stuff like
something.
Sorry, it was Field Doc. Kirby becomes the sun. Yeah. If Kirby ate the sun, would it go away or would Kirby become the sun? That's what I was curious about.
He'd probably get one of those like. There's some Kirby games where he gets like superpowers that he's able to use a limited amount of time. So he'd
Yeah.
probably just be able to supernova a couple times.
Yeah, he definitely gets a screen clear at the very least.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
But
Classy
he could do
Mudkip,
that.
from the chat mentions that Bowser does not kick you out. So you may have a point there on that one, Chad. He might have more time than you think
There you go.
So why does the T-Rex kick you out and Bowser does not?
because it's too much fun.
Maybe
Yeah.
Cappy just gets bored or something. I don't know.
Maybe maybe Bowser secretly likes it. Maybe he enjoys it.
that kind of adds up.
Yeah, I mean, he is smashing things. You are smashing things when you're playing as Bowser. So maybe he just doesn't care. He's like, oh, I'm smashing things. That's all I really do
Oh yeah,
anyway.
Renok mentions that he was knocked out right beforehand, so maybe it's a consciousness thing.
Oh, that's a good point, Renok. Yeah. So he is unconscious and
So he's got to knock his ass out first, which is not I think it's
Or
gonna be done with Kirby.
Yeah, but it's all theoretical. Or maybe the T-Rex's mind is so limited that you start to lose the ability to think about possession for being on there too long. I don't know. Like this is all hypothetical.
On my side, though, like realistically, though, he throws Cappy. Cappy is not like coming at him at like a faster than light speed, right? It's like a fucking hat. It's not that wild.
Well, no, that's the thing.
Kirby
can,
be dodging like faster than light shit.
The speed of my
okay?
floppy hat.
well, so
Yeah.
keep in mind, Cappy can suck up Mario and take him anywhere on the map within seconds. So like, you use him to travel to like checkpoints, back to your ship, anything like that. Mario just goes whoop into there and it's like,
Yeah.
whoop, like zooms off and you're there.
Technically, he doesn't need to throw Cappy. That's just a gameplay
Yeah,
thing.
but-
Cappy's the flying ghost. But I do want to move
No,
away from
that's
Cappy
smart.
real because I feel like we've spent a lot of time on that, and it's sort of this nebulous like.
Yeah,
can
but
he,
that's
can't
the
he?
crux of the argument. Despite what Mario's done, like again, he's super powerful, he's super durable, but not on Kirby's level. As
Well,
just a character.
I want to check in because we've talked a lot about what Mario can do. I want to make sure we know whether or not Kirby could kill Mario. If Kirby gets a punch in, is Mario dead?
Yeah.
Succinct.
Well, okay.
Ben's
Here's
trying
my
to
thing.
get
Here's
you
my
to
thing.
pull sources. Sam.
Kirby, we used it in the death battle. He throws a giant iron pan with a fried cat, with a soon-to-be fried caterpillar to the sun in a round.
Around
He
it.
boomerangs it. So, like, I don't think there's any argument that Kirby can't just like yeet Mario into the sun. And if you think Mario can survive being in the sun, maybe we can continue this conversation. But I'm pretty sure he's fucking dead.
I think he might be able to. I mean, Bowser could
I mean,
survive falling in
Mario
the sun.
3
Yeah, Bowser
desert
survived, but, like-
levels be having me thinking a different way. This man is killed by the sun on the rig, but
I
I think
From Super Mario 3.
yeah, this couldn't be beating his ass.
I mean,
let's be real though. That's a very angry sentient sun.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
don't know
yeah,
what's
I'll
going
give
on.
you
This
that.
could be the Raisin Bran sun all over again. We don't know what's happening there.
Yeah. Also, I will say Kirby does seem to be able to digest anything.
Right. Well, it goes into
So he
his.
just eats them.
It goes into his weird stomach dimension, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's like pocket dimension.
Hey, are you like, what's up with all these little cryptocurrencies and all this stuff going on in the world? Well, if you are, I got a place for you to go. Coinbase.com. Let me tell you, it's not just like a world-class crypto wallet and trade platform, all this stuff. It's just a good place to get educated because, well, crypto's it's a wild world right now. It's crazy. There's a lot of stuff going on, and there's a lot to learn because, like any investment, you should definitely educate yourself on it. And Coinbase.com is a really, really good place to do that. They offer trusted and easy-to-use platform to buy, sell, and spend cryptocurrency. They support the most popular digital currencies on the market and make them accessible to everyone. They offer portfolio management and protection, learning resources, which once again I cannot stress the importance of, and a mobile app so you can trade securely and monitor your crypto all in one place. Millions of people in over 100 countries trust Coinbase with their digital assets. So yeah, for a limited time, new users can get $10 in free Bitcoin when you sign up today at coinbase.com/DBC. Sign up at coinbase.com/DBC for $10 in free Bitcoin. This offer is for a limited time only, so be sure to sign up today. That's Coinbase, coinbase.com/DBC. Go check it out. $10 free. What's to complain about there, gang? Go look at it.
Without oxygen, and Mario does need oxygen.
So are you saying he suffocates every enemy he comes
no,
across?
there's no.
That's horrifying.
Okay. Also, I feel like Mario needing oxygen is inconsistent because, like, Galaxy.
No, Mario does not need oxygen. Mario can survive. So it's debatable what happens at the end of Mario Galaxy, but technically the universe is sort of destroyed and Mario's still there. But it's possible Rosalina.
Yeah,
Rosalina pulls him from the black hole, so it's possible.
Rosalina and the star people, like,
for
it's
the
not him on his own.
But also, some of those planets are
Sort
like
of.
so small, and he's running around them. There's no way there was oxygen there. So, but yet you have games like Mario 64 where you're underwater and he clearly needs breath, and then he chokes out and drowns. So, like, I don't know.
Mario doesn't need oxygen, but he can't breathe water.
Yeah.
He just can't
Think
stop.
about
However
it.
that
Think
works.
about it.
Yeah,
If
however
you
that works.
intake, it doesn't matter if you can breathe oxygen. If you intake water, you're drowning.
But then why wouldn't he just not breathe?
He can't help himself but try to say, stuff underwater.
He just
and
loves
that's
talking, man. He just loves opening
Yeah.
it.
It's a him, Chad.
If Mario can't go like 30 seconds without going woohoo at least once,
Yeah.
and then all the water comes in, it's over.
Yeah. But then also, like, even it's so this is pissing me off. This is really inconsistent that I never thought about. Because then you look back at like the water levels of like early Mario games, and I could literally just float and just stay there forever, I guess, until the game time ran out. But he didn't drown then, but he drowns in 64, but then he does it in Galaxy because he's in space. Like,
Yeah. Yep.
does sometimes Mario just choose to end his life with like is he aware that there's someone controlling him? Is just like, I am done with you.
Maybe he's just really. Maybe Mario 64 is just catching him at a really, really bad time in his life, and it's really like this dark moment for him. And like he's underwater, and he's just like, "Well, Bowser's won. I don't really have a way to do this. Might as well end it here."
Do you know how Mario works chronologically?
No.
What?
No, I know what he's saying.
Is
He's
Mario
like, is this like a
64
Zelda
the first?
situation where
Oh,
it's
like eventually he
What-
gets the
yeah.
ability to breathe.
Yeah,
in
what's the
space.
timeline? Yeah, like maybe he's just a fucking rookie in 64, so he
Yeah,
hasn't
I know,
learned all
right?
these secret tricks, right? Like
But-
maybe he hasn't been touched by Rosalina yet, and that's what gives him some, star power bullshit.
No,
Chad,
but see,
is there
but then-
Chad? Is there an official
but then
Mario
there's-
timeline? Like,
But then, like, there's water levels in Mario Bros. Where he doesn't have oxygen. And you can't say that the game time or the level time is him breathing because he'll that when he runs out of time, even outside of water, he'll die.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know anything about what I'm looking at. I just Googled Super Mario timeline and a wiki page came up. I have no idea how legit it is, but it does have a timeline, and it's like in chapters called the infant era, the employment era, the invasion era.
I know exactly. The employment area is amazing.
Oh yeah. Like I don't know. There's probably not one.
Mario has a doctorate. What about Kirby, huh?
Now, can you prove that?
Can he prove if he has a doctorate? Oh, that's a good question. He might just be making all this shit up.
Online diploma.
Yeah, he could be like one of those Dr. Oz figures.
Ooh. Mario's been faking it all along.
Yeah.
He's never been an actual
Miyamoto
rep.
explains that Mario never really was a doctor.
Oh no!
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Apparently
Okay.
Okay.
Is there more information on what he isn't?
Hold on. Oh. However, he was a psychologist.
So he's an officially licensed psychologist.
Yes.
What? When?
All right.
For what?
I don't know.
occasion?
I feel like that's just like Miyamoto just like playing jazz with the cannon out here.
Who's gonna stop him?
He's kind of known to do that, right?
Dr. Kirby is one of Kirby's copy abilities.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yeah.
chat.
Once he eats Mario, he's also a psychologist.
Wasn't there like a recent interview where he was like, he established that like in canon he is Mario's actual father or something like that? Like he just
there was a couple
he
kids'
likes having fun.
mother.
Yeah. Oh, I thought Jumpman's his father, right? That's what I thought it was.
Also, well, Mario was originally known as Jumpman.
Yeah, I know. I thought that was
way,
like the joke was that was his dad.
But here's the thing. Also, Kirby is like when he sucks somebody up and takes their power. He's not like it's not to the same level. Like when Cappy possesses somebody, he can do whatever they can do. But when Kirby sucks somebody up and spits them out, then he just gets a power. Right? It's never like everything. And we've seen from Smash Bros. When he sucks up Mario, all he gets is to shoot fireballs.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What do you think, Sam?
I think that it's situational to what power Kirby needs.
Well, there's also an argument to be made that in Smash Brothers specifically, he's just doing it because like he doesn't want to kill his friends. He doesn't want to crush them into infinite nothingness with his infinite power. So he just takes one power that he think will be balanced.
Kirby's not like scumbag.
What
Scumbag Kirby.
Ringmaster?
Yes.
Because you're here and not Billy.
No.
What I want to know is which one of them would be a better MC if we had them announcing for DBX.
Huh. I mean, Kirby's not going to be forming any complex sentences or maybe any real words anyway. I think Mario's taken that one. He's got a bit more experience being the host of things. Put Kirby on a mic, he sings and people die.
But if we can put Kirby up there, then oh, that's right. He does kill people with a microphone.
Yes.
Never mind.
Yeah.
We can't.
Yeah,
put
you
him
don't
up
want to
there.
have that power in his hands.
All right, that's pretty close shut.
Meatloaf
All right.
Man says, was Kirby portrayed by Lou Albano? I don't think so.
I don't think that's really winning any Oscars.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and get the. Looks like on the members only chat, we put up a poll for is there an official Mario timeline? And most people believe that there is not.
Very
Kinda close.
Yeah. 54-45.
What is this?
That's the last thing you see when you fight Kirby.
Yeah, when he's
Oh,
thinking everything
no.
dies.
All right. So we're gonna get the poll up for members on YouTube in just a bit. Go ahead and get your votes in. We will come back to this in just a little bit to decide who wins between Kirby and Mario. But right now, it's time to talk about what is going on with Death Battle. So a couple things that I kind of want to talk about. And Ringmaster, if you could go find Billy, I think you might want to talk about that too. So some people have noticed that there's a slight some slight changes to Death Battle, or at least the most recent episode. So again, if you have not seen it, Harley Quinn versus Jinx just went live on YouTube and Rooster Teeth. Love what the team has done with it. But some people have noticed that there's two new things. One, the end quotes on the rundowns are gone, and I did want to kind of briefly touch on this. This is an intentional choice because we've just run into issues with audio and YouTube and whatnot. You know how it is. So we've worked for years to try to figure out a way to like keep this in the show, but it just keeps causing problems. That's why it's no longer part of it. That's okay because our editors have been killing it. I've been really impressed with how the rundowns have been put together recently, and they just keep getting better and better. So I think they're still really fun to watch through. Another thing I wanted to bring up is we've added a new slate. You might have noticed when we were talking during the conclusion, kind of wrap up part of the episode after the fight, there is a new slate that comes up, the results slate, that kind of gives a little outline about what we're about to talk about. This is something we haven't done since season 1 of Death Battle. We might have had it come up here and there. I can't remember, but this was something I tried way back in the day. And back then, I ultimately kind of decided against using it because I thought like it's just sort of reiterating things we're already talking about. But after talking with some researchers and other people who work on the show, we've decided to try it out again. So this is something that's probably gonna evolve throughout the season about what goes on this slate and how it necessarily works. And I'd like to know what you guys think. If you think it's a good addition to the show, what you think it should cover. Because again, we're here. A big thing for this year is I want to give back to you guys. So this is something that I want to hear from you about for sure. And then one last thing I want to talk about is something that's coming up for members, which is, or it might already be out. I'm not actually sure. The behind the scenes content of Harley versus Jinx. So if you're a member on the YouTube channel, you've probably seen that we've been sharing some behind the scenes material for Death Battle. We have like the full animatic for Popeye versus Saitama, for example, which is super fun. Definitely check it out. But we wanted to kind of share with you the set for Harley versus Jinx. And Billy, you spent a lot of time building this, right?
Yeah, that was a fun experience. I was free when we were doing it, and also I was able to plan with Ultra and stuff about what we wanted to do with the set. That let us do the most kind of interaction and stuff with it. So yeah, I got to find some kind of like Unreal assets in our library, as well as make some custom stuff and just kind of cobble together this decrepit theme park. It was very very Harley, but also a lot of kind of like Zon colors and stuff like that. So it was fun making this really thematic set piece for it, like from the start.
Yeah, and there's so many pieces to it. I remember when you were first building it, I thought like, oh, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to. Like this seems really
Dude,
big.
it is crazy.
There's a lot of pieces going on here, but
Yep.
you guys ended up using pretty much everything, which is amazing. So there's going to be essentially a fly through of the set that we're going to share with you guys that you can go check out on the membership tab of the Death Battle YouTube channel. It's going to basically show you the set and go through the different like nooks and crannies of it, which is really cool.
Are you going to show the Easter eggs? Are those there?
I mean, a fair
Maybe.
amount of them are in there, yeah. But
Yeah,
I did cram a lot in this episode, so
yes, there's so much in it that is only on screen for like a second or less than a second. So definitely check this out. It's so freaking cool to look through the whole set, and like everything was put together by Billy and his team, and man, it looks really phenomenal.
Dude, it's
So
awesome.
yeah,
Also,
It feels
I'm
like
blown away at how fast like the community can catch like some of these Easter
Oh
eggs.
yeah, it's
Like,
ridiculous. They're
dude,
so fast.
I didn't know some of those were in there, and then like I was like, your only mate did a reaction video, and then he was just like, that was the Blake versus Mikasa set. Like, and I was like, oh shit, it was. I didn't even notice. Like, like.
you can pinpoint the moment from the episode. It's
Yeah.
with the poses. It's in there.
Yeah. That scene in particular is one that I wasn't sure if you were going to be able to really put together in time, like the jumping between the different areas. But holy crap, it works! It works so well. Oh man, it's very it's definitely a bit of a challenging episode to put together, probably, right? But overall, holy crap. I still get goosebumps every time I see the last scene. I'm like, again, not going to spoil anything just in case anybody hasn't seen it, but the mirror behind her, the face. Oh, it's such a good shot.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Definitely go check out that fly through of the set. It is so cool to look at, how all of this comes together and where the fighters are and try to like think about it from like a director or animator cameraman's perspective, like how we set up the cameras and how we build the set for specific shots, because it might be a fun challenge if anybody out there is interested in that kind of thing. This might be a good way to kind of see how our thought process works when we are building out the script, building out the or plotting out how the fight's going to go, because the set was very much built after the script to sort of fit with the direction we were aiming for. We didn't write the script around the set, vice versa.
Hey gamers, guess what? Got a fun genealogical fact about my family. Or maybe it's ancestorial fact, doesn't matter. My great uncle used to be a musician and he got a really cool job working on a cruise ship to play in the band. Was the Titanic, and I think if he, would have had the opportunity to do a little glass door review at the end of his experience, it would have been rather negative. But, whatever. It gave me a fascination with boat disasters and random stuff like that because, hey, it's part of the family, right? And that's why I was super excited to figure out that we got a new podcast coming out called Ship Hits the Fan. It's got Fun House's Charlotte McGrath and Patrick Brown, as well as Rooster Teeth's Brian Garr. And, well, they're not what I would call, like, nautical experts. They may be closer to idiots, but they are obsessed with boat crashes and stuff, and that's super fun. So, again, that's Ship Hits the Fan, and it's available wherever you got your podcast. So, go to bit.ly/ship hits the fan to subscribe, or click the link in the description and check out some, boat disasters. It's fun shit. Or it's fun ship. That's a meme. Anyways, bye.
Yeah, definitely check that out. It's really cool. But right now...
Oh, sorry, real quick, Ben. I know you had it all set up, but I just realized that it's telling us when people sign up to be champions in the YouTube chat. I would have been calling this
nice.
Like Koi
Join
here
us, Joel.
just joined. It says, welcome to champion. That's super cool.
Oh, I have the chat or the I'm zoomed in, so the poll is like blocking that part. Oh crap. Okay, I see. Yes, Koiden, thank you for joining.
Anybody else who signed up for a membership during this live stream?
We're new to this. We're still figuring it out.
We're not streamers.
We haven't made content on the internet before.
Yeah,
what is a YouTube?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much to everybody who's jumping. Oh, I see it on the top now.
Yeah.
I thought that was just blinking whenever a member posted something. I'm dumb.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, you're hosting a show, dude. Like, but I just realized, I saw these things going by, and then I'm like, oh wait, it's telling us when people signed up. That's awesome.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
So, thanks everybody.
Yeah, we really do appreciate it, and we hope that you enjoy all the little extra goodies we've got for you, and we've got so much more planned. We, like, it's crazy just how much we want to share with you guys. It's gonna be fun. All right. Back to what we're gonna do. Time for the community death battle. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, we don't even really have to talk about this, guys. We can just do Kirby's all around. That was so fast. Ringmaster, you're very
Dude, he
fast
switched in the transition. Wow.
Wow, that was smooth.
I'm a professional showman.
Hello.
Well,
you kind of
yeah. Little professional.
just pat on the head.
Yeah.
I got a lift problem in here. Don't just ignore
I
it.
think your camera might have been knocked over a little bit.
No, he can go side to side.
No.
That's the wrong axis, man. Like,
Damn it.
I
Just the
imagine
hairs
it's
popping.
his silly hoverboard thing he has in every episode, right?
Oh, there we go.
Right.
Don't do
Yeah,
that.
Someone's
Yeah,
getting
that-
fired.
That hover platform sometimes gets just
Yeah.
difficult to control, right?
He's
Like
low on
it's
hover
weird.
juice.
Yeah.
It also doesn't have any it doesn't have any buttons. I don't know how you're even supposed to control it. It's just sort of a
Mind
platform.
control.
That's it.
I imagine it's like the flying Nimbus. You just kind of
You have to
get
believe
on
it.
it and will
It's-
it, right? Like, that's,
And only the pure of heart can ride it.
That's not true. No.
All right.
obviously Kirby. Let's just get this done with.
Well,
Kirby.
Let's find out
Sure.
what the votes have to say. And we are going to start with the members poll. So
Yeah, we need community answers.
Yeah.
oh right. Sorry.
Community.
Crazy. You lost
I
your
got
mind.
mixed up because
Hey,
I closed the
not-
members poll and I don't see it anymore. That's a problem.
Cody is covering for Brian right now. And not only has he not messed up once this episode, he just called Ben on messing up. So good job.
Yes, thank
Cody.
you, Cody, because I need to figure out how to get back to the poll. All right.
While you do that,
So-
Cody, bring up the first one and I'll read it.
Yes, let's go ahead and bring up the first answer.
This one comes from Zephyr Omega. Mario may be able to retry a fight after death with the retry clock, but he only has a limited number of uses for it, and nothing stops Kirby from just inhaling Mario and all his items to get their abilities himself. At the end of the day, anything Mario could pull out, Kirby can match and exceed it with his better method of powering up, far higher strength, and overwhelming speed. I'm just kidding. Mario should win. Oh, great. Really good.
A twist.
Sorry. Robot 972. Strength-wise, they're about equal, having faced off against tons of foes at the planetary universal range. And in terms of speed, Mario's got the advantage with the abundance of reaction and combat feats he has that are well over anything Kirby's shown. But where it matters most is their insane arsenals. Both have a ton of resistances and counters to each other's wacky abilities, but I'd say Mario has what he needs to take the advantage. What with far easier access to his more powerful tools, multiple methods of invulnerability, far more relevant resistances, way more revive options, and more reliable methods to keep Kirby from coming back. The retry clock is interesting too. I'm telling you, living out his life as Kirby with Cappy on is how Mario wins this. That's what I'm sticking with.
It's still, I still think at best that's a draw.
To say, if I were to possess you and live out the rest of my life as you, but you couldn't control your actions and I could do whatever I want, that's not really a draw. I can still do whatever I want while you can't.
But I'm not dead.
This is true, but
And I'm not a threat. It still means you have to live your life by some very specific rules.
yeah. Or I could just like do a bunch of shit to get you canceled and
Wow.
I mean, they're, you know, probably happen eventually anyways. You just wait on that one. But I mean, I still don't think that's not gonna, I'm not gonna be
All right.
dead.
Well, it's time to get to the votes. Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap up these polls. We're going to start with the members poll on YouTube, and that is, frankly,
Wait, hold on, I gotta
overwhelmingly in favor
Is it? Ooh,
of Kirby.
damn it.
very Kirby.
Quite a bit.
24%. Thanks. Come on.
24 to 76. So Kirby's got one vote already in the bag. But
Cool.
we still have 3 votes left, so we'll see how this goes. Ringmaster,
Yes.
who are you voting for?
You know, I'm gonna have to go with my boy, the pink-hued abomination. Speaks to me, right in the heart.
All right, let's make sure we
Yeah.
kill off Ringmaster soon.
Son of a
as
bitch!
We can talk about that. That'd be great. We'll have a
I
follow-up
mean,
meeting.
we already know Mario could be a decent replacement host, right? Like he's already admitted. So
Yeah, we've got Jocelyn.
Yeah.
We don't.
yeah, Jocelyn's pretty good too.
Yeah, that's right.
He's hiding behind the screen. All right. Oh, this is. I think I gotta vote for Kirby as well.
Yeah,
which
it's
I know
Kirby.
kind of
God,
the deal.
Kirby.
All right, I feel
Kirby
safer
all
now.
day.
I think I gotta vote for Kirby too.
Yeah, he's the best.
All right, Sam, let's talk about when we kill off Wiz, please.
Kirby's he's got infinite power. Also,
Sam, I'll make
he's
it
got
worth your while. You want a character? Let's do it.
yeah, I'm down. I don't.
I'm a little. I will say I'm a little torn because I'm uncertain whether or not either could actually kill the other. You know, because I'm not entirely sure if they have enough power to take out the other one. But presumably Kirby would eventually overwhelm him.
Or Mario lives in Kirby's stomach forever, and it's the same.
I do want to see this
situation,
this horrifying
Yeah.
fate where Mario has to live in Kirby's body for fear of death. It
Well,
sounds
no, I think it's actually more likely that Kirby sucks up Mario and just never releases him from the endless void that's within Kirby's body.
Yeah.
All right, but we got one more vote to get to. Let's see if this is a clean sweep. Let's get the poll up from RTTV, from Rooster Teeth. It's a clean sweep.
Jesus.
Wow, Kirby dominated this
Wow.
one.
Ass
84%
beat,
to
that's fucking
16.
rough.
Look,
My
I knew how
God.
this was gonna go. Of course. And so I argued my ass off with the one scenario that I thought could make Mario win. And none of you
Nope.
came with. Well, some of you came with me, and I appreciate that.
That's an open
Some
closed
people are,
case,
yeah.
gang. That's it.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. We don't even need to do this as a full episode. We got it.
Yeah.
Sure don't.
This is we don't often have sweeps on DVCast, you know? So this is kind of interesting. So Kirby takes it. Congratulations. Kirby, if you're
Kirby.
listening out there.
He's
you win.
He's Kirby
Congratulations.
now. Just
Yep.
that's a joke. That yeah.
All right. Okay, so thank you all so much for listening and for watching. If you are watching this live, again, we are doing our fireside chat tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time on the Death Battle YouTube channel. You can join us. We will be chatting about the most recent episode, Harley Quinn versus Jinx. Chatting about Death Battle Season 9. We can chat about Death Battle Season 8. We can chat about, I don't know, Death Battle Season 10. Who knows what the hell's going to come up? You have to be there to find out, because
You don't even have anything on paper for 10.
you don't know that. There might be something. Wink. I don't know. Not really. All right. So hope to see you there. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please be kind to others. Be kind to yourself. Be awesome. See you next week.
Take care, everybody.